What up, Cowboy fans and YouTubers? Is that VA Dallas Cowboy fan coming back after a long hiatus? As you can see, I'm still trying to get used to my job and new hours, hence the non-making of videos. I'm just getting off in the mornings and I'm just trying to get home. So it kind of hurts not making videos, but it's this or, you know, make them on the way to work, but I don't think anybody wants to see a blank video for a couple minutes. But anyway, let's see if I remember. This is the VA Dallas Cowboy fan coming back at you. Thank you all for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting down below. I make these videos for me and you, and they're a little therapeutic. Now that that is all out of the way, it's draft week. Draft week, draft week. We have so many mock drafts from first round picks of almost everything but quarterback and safety. I think that's what's going on. That's the tea leaves, as they say. I do believe we've had mock drafts with tight ends, running backs, wide receivers, offensive line, defensive line, corner, linebacker. Like almost every position on the squad except for safeties and quarterback. As much as Dak haters want to get rid of him, he's not going anywhere, but y'all'd rather go ahead and get another quarterback for some oddball reason. Like some other kid's going to come in here and do better than what we've had. Y'all, I'm tired of going over how hard it is to be a franchise quarterback, but you know, everybody wants to hate. Just find some reason to hate. Cowboy fans are entitled. They always think we should win Super Bowls every year, but it's not going to happen. I mean, hell, the Patriots were dominant for 20 years, but before 2000, where were they? They were sitting around their stadiums with bags on their heads. So, the Aints, the Icicle Buccaneers, you know, the Creamsicle Bucks. I mean, there's a lot of teams that wish they had the longevity of Cowboys and Cowboys Nation, but they don't. But anyway, I digress. This is mainly to talk about the draft. I've been looking at people's videos, the mock drafts. I haven't had a lot of chance to look at people's film, but there's a lot of possibilities this could go. And I am not mad at either a weapon for Dak or a player for the trenches, to be honest. If we establish that offensive line, we can get back to some dominance. We can have a running game. We can have our quarterback stand up and make plays all day. You can get somebody on the defensive line. You get a road grader and, you know, show up some of that. I mean, your edge rushing, it seems like it's just going to be Micah and Tank Lawrence and then maybe Armstrong and some guys behind them. But, you know, your defensive tackles, if y'all are stopping them from throwing the ball, but they're running 100 yards a game on you, that's not going to work. So, trenches works. If you want to get a wide receiver that falls to you, that's fine. If you want to get a running back, you know, everybody, the consensus is Robinson or Gibbs. Even though a lot of people say you can just get one later in the rounds, that's fine. But you better hope that first round talent is like, it don't have to be future Hall of Famer type talent, but it has to be good enough that you spend a first round pick on it. Tight ends, I wouldn't necessarily go tight end when you have two capable guys of taking over as is. Yeah, sure, you want that all-around tight end, security blanket type dude, but a first-round pick on one, he'd have to be like Gronk or something, you know, like before you even knew Gronk was Gronk. Somebody that is going to be the playmaker when everything else falls apart. But, you know, maybe that's Washington, Mayer, any of those guys. First round talent at 26. Who knows? In the long run, nobody knows. All these mocks can be wrong. Everybody could just be not even close. But we'll find out Thursday night. I'm not going to be working, but I'll be going to work later that night. So I may get up in time to see our pick because it is pretty late in the draft. I don't want to stay awake all day waiting for it, and, you know, waiting all day. And if Cowboys, by some reason, decide to trade back out of the first round or something, I don't want to stay up all day for that, you know. But, you know, I have no favorites, really. I have guys that if they fell, I wouldn't mind taking. Best player available is what I'm saying. That's where I'm looking right now. If it comes up with 2 or 3 guys that happen to fall for us, and it's like Robinson, Flowers, or Mayer, all 3 just happen to fall to 26, you might be wise to just trade back a couple spots, because that's 3 guys on the board, and you know at least 1 or 2 might pass if you just trade back a couple spots, and you can still get one of them. You know what I'm saying? That could be a possibility, and just rack up another 2nd or 3rd or 4th round pick. You never know. I trust more in Will McClay and his scouting department than I do Stephen Jones and his free agency. So we'll see. It's coming up this week. I'm not as excited as years past, but I think that's just, you know, changing of the guard and the fact that we've been successful in the draft. So you kind of expect now, I expect now that whoever we pick doesn't need to be a day 1 starter, but can be. So we'll have to see what happens. Till then and after, you can check my social medias to see how excited I am with the pick or not. Because more than likely, you'll see me respond to our pick on social medias before I make another video, to be honest. That's all I wanted to talk about. So sorry it's been almost a month or so since I made my last video, but things happen. Life happens. I'm in a better place, a better job. I'm happy. So I hope you all are too. I hope y'all have a good rest of the day. Take care. Stay safe. And this is VA Dallas Cowboy fan. Out.